Well, good morning. Alrighty then. Hello, welcome, Simple Crypto Consulting. I am Daniel Pace. Today will be the first live stream of hopefully many to come, where we'll be discussing news and really just chatting about crypto without all the ridiculous hype that surrounds everything in crypto these days. So, this is my first live stream on the channel. We're going to see how it goes. And obviously, if you have anything to say, go ahead and leave it in the chat and we'll discuss it. So, I don't exactly. Bear with me for a second while I get other stuff set up. I am going to be, well, attempting to do different screens, but we'll see how it goes. Not entirely sure that this is going to be completely smooth right off the bat. Um, but that's okay. So I wanted to talk about a couple of articles that I saw today, but I wanted to show them to you as well. So unfortunately, they're on my phone, and I thought I could just share the link to my computer, but technology is not quite that advanced yet, where I don't really have that thing set up. So we're going to just copy these links to my preferred note-keeping app, Google Keep, where it'll update almost instantly. Also, it's good to just sort of let it go for a little bit and let people sort of realize that there's something going on. Because currently I'm just talking to nobody, which is fine. Totally fine. Low pressure, actually, when it comes to, well, everything. If there's nobody on, it's lower pressure. So let's see. Let's go over to here. Get an email. Okay. YouTube is informing me that I'm live. Okay then. Apparently, I'm in the wrong spot. Open link. Open link. Okay. Get all that stuff set up. Ideally, I would have all this. No, I'm getting a error that there's a poor streaming status. Oh, anyway. Ideally, I would have all of this up and running before I get everything started. So tomorrow, or whenever I do this again, I will definitely do that. Okay. So, not sure why it thinks that I don't have enough quality. Let's see. Maximum video bitrate 51,000 kilobytes per second. Now I don't even see anything. Okay. I think we're good. Stream settings seem to be. It says that says it's excellent. Who knows though? Really, you know what I mean? Okay. Nope. That's not what I want. Hello. Here's a little bit of an OBS tutorial while we're at it. How about that? Hello. What I really would like to do is get a window capture. And how about that? It's just the first live stream. We're just gonna mess around with stuff for a little bit. All right. Well, I need to have this. I need to have this open. You need like several screens really to make this really work really well. You know what I mean? This is just an experiment. We're just experimenting. And right now, I don't really think it matters a whole lot because there's nobody watching. So there we go. You should be able to see that. What are we looking at with this? Well, this is CoinMarketCap. You can see all today's cryptocurrency, stuff. What are we looking at for Bitcoin and Ethereum? Down 1%, 2% on the 24-hour mark. Still everything looking pretty red. Nothing really significant. Polygon's got a little bit. It's kind of just stagnant. Really what we're looking at right now is just a pretty stagnant market. You can see some of the trending stuff here is up, but even that, those are marginal gains. Some of these lesser known altcoins are rocketing up. These were recently added. Haven't heard anything about these. So, fun stuff. Now, I want to check out what this looks like on my phone. And, I feel like I should have gotten a notification. But, well, actually, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't think I'm going to get any viewers today. That's okay. You can't hear me, right? Just want to make sure. I'm going to go look at it on another device. The audio stream's current bit rate is low. Huh. Hello? Oh, you can't see my webcam. Is that better? Hello? All right. So that's, while I'm here, we're just testing stuff out. We got one viewer. That's just myself. How fun. So this is, you know what I should really do if I'm going to be playing around with this stuff. So this is the good camera. That's the webcam though. It's kind of in the way. What I'd kind of like to do is see if I can get Hey. Now I need to... Where's the... There we go. That's what I was wanting to do. All right. Cool. So, you guys take a look at this Bitcoin chart for a couple of seconds. We're going to look at the 7-day chart, but we're going to do trading view. You can look at the candles. There we go. Let's look at the candles. But let's do 1 week. Okay, this is minute by minute. This is a 30-minute. This is an hour. Yeah, so we had a really significant dump right here in the 20, like, wow. From 47 to the wick goes all the way down to 46. I got somebody in the chat, but I don't know. It looks like a scammer. I don't know. Maybe it's a different language. So, wow. That's a pretty crazy wick there. At midnight, exactly. So I wonder if that's leverage. So when I look at this chart, what I see, what we have going on, all this stuff, these giant dips, I think is leverage trading. And then when you're leverage trading, there's a certain threshold where if it hits that threshold, you just, you get liquidated. Especially if you're predicting that Bitcoin's going to go up, but it doesn't, then you got all this money that just goes away. And honestly, I think that all the predictions that were going to be made about Bitcoin going to $100,000 or whatever would have probably come true if it weren't for so much liquidation happening, in the market. So, what I wanted to do, let's see, is where was that? I had an OBS overlay image, but I don't know where it is now. So it says there's one concurrent viewer. I don't know if that's just me or not, but if you're here, hello and welcome. You have questions, put them in the chat, and I will answer them. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. All right, so it doesn't want to work for me. Oh well. Let's just talk about these news stories. So, what I saw first was this one released yesterday. 20,000 new Bitcoin ATMs installed in 2021. More than 50 a day. So, let's just talk about mass adoption. Uh, can you say mass adoption? 50 Bitcoin ATMs a day. So, we are seeing a pretty increased demand in Bitcoin, and it doesn't show any signs of stopping, in my opinion. Now, I read an article yesterday that was about Ethereum Whales, and they were selling off all of their Ethereum. And so they were talking about whales with, more than 1,000 Ethereum in their wallets, and they were selling off. They're selling their Ethereum, but the amount of wallets that have any amount of Ethereum are increasing. So what we're seeing with Ethereum is that those that are holding lots of it are selling and taking profits, and retail investors are coming in and buying that up. Now what we're seeing here is Bitcoin ATMs kind of taking off. This whole last year, according to this data by these guys here, on January 1st last year, there was 14,040 Bitcoin ATMs in operation. And we're talking about the United States here. As of like yesterday, we have 33,000 ATMs, 33,000 Bitcoin ATMs. That's an increase of nearly 20,000 ATMs. You can see a chart here. Just look at that. That is the curve of mass adoption, people. So they're talking about factors fueling the rise of Bitcoin. I mean, obviously, cryptocurrency is going to change everything. Blockchain is going to change everything, and the way that it's going to reach mass adoption, one of those ways is making it super simple for people to buy it. A Bitcoin ATM where you could just go up and purchase Bitcoin is going to fuel this retail investor kind of adoption. So, and it's not a long article. Um, if you want, I can put it in the description, and then you could probably see it. I don't know if I can edit the description while I'm live streaming. Oh, I can. Here we go. So, news sources. There we go. I doubt this is going to get any traction. It's the first one. That's fine, but it's okay. The next article I want to talk about, Africa is poised for a Bitcoin revolution. So, this I find really interesting. Africa stands to gain the most from Bitcoin. Um, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that their government is, in most of these countries, from what we know, not always the best. This article puts it corrupt leaders. That's a little bit more on the nose, and those aren't words I would use, but I just want to look at it and look at kind of what this means for Africa, and then kind of how that will affect the larger cryptocurrency market and then the rest of the nations. So the new infrastructure that we have going on here is using Lightning payments on social media platforms like Twitter and stuff like that. So as long as somebody has access to the internet, they have access to using crypto like Bitcoin and stuff like that right now. We have people like the Bitcoin Developers Academy. They're actually teaching people how to work with and use Bitcoin. We see people getting paid in Bitcoin through Bitwage, and they are also using the Lightning Network. So now this allows Africans to be working remotely, getting paid through crypto. or Bitcoin specifically. And they don't have to use things like Western Union or PayPal or anything like that. So the reason that this is significant is because with these other payment platforms, it takes several days at best to clear, and also takes a significant amount of money on somebody's end, right? Somebody's going to have to cost, like, it's going to cost them money. With the Lightning Network and Bitcoin, what we can see, and that the transactions happen within a matter of minutes, and it's immutable and it's trackable, and we can see how it happens and stuff like that. And then the Lightning Network accelerates the speed of those transactions significantly. So now we have this article is talking about courses that you can take, like Sailor Academy. They're already giving Africans the opportunity to get higher education. Pomp Crypto's Academy also has scholarships for working in Africa. So they're discussing several different things here. The Hexa wallet is specifically going after trying to make it easier for millions of Africans across the continents to buy and hold Bitcoin. Another big thing is that Africans would be able to send the crypto back and forth to each other easily. So what would happen if Africa as a continent really just bought in and went into crypto, sort of say like how El Salvador did? Well, there's going to be a whole lot more people in Africa than there are in El Salvador, that's for sure. And, depending on the level of adoption between the different countries, because there's a lot of countries in Africa. So when we as over here in the West, we tend to like lump them all together as Africa. I mean, in reality, there's a significant amount of people in Africa, and there's a lot of countries in Africa. Consider the United States is one country with a bunch of different states in it, but Africa is a continent with a bunch of different countries, right? And so I think the implications for countries in Africa for adopting Bitcoin, not even as like, currency like El Salvador did, but as even just using it to invest. If you could get access to those people that don't have banks and have a hard time getting like electricity and internet, if you found a way to get them using Bitcoin, you're going to see the adoption continue to rise. And the thing is you don't need, like, they don't need the specific infrastructure that is required to run Bitcoin. They don't need a computer running this network or anything like that. For them, they need a phone, an internet connection, electricity to charge their phone. So the network is already set up, and they don't need a whole lot more than what they already probably have. And so the difficulty is, maintaining a banking network in Africa when the government is, less than ideal. That's difficult. So if you don't trust your government, why would you keep your money there? If you don't trust the banks in your country, why would you keep your money there? If you could keep your money on a system that is being maintained on a worldwide scale, and it's safe and it's cryptographically, maintained and all that kind of stuff, well, it makes, to me, it's obvious at that point which one would you pick, right? So if Africa, I think, and like I already said, if Africa becomes like a leader, as in like the population of Africa begins to adopt using Bitcoin as a replacement for, or even just they're using it in conjunction with their own currencies, I think we're going to see a lot of legitimacy and then obviously a significant amount of mass adoption occurring. So, yeah, those are my thoughts. I'm going to take this off and transition back to here. I'll move this over. Boop. So that was my rant on that. There wasn't a whole bunch of significant other stuff going on. There's the crypto market is definitely sort of slow right now. The heck? It's a comment bot. Go away. Just remove. Okay. So today, I think I'm going to go and let's talk about what else is going on in the world of crypto. How about that? Is that good? That's pretty good. So let me see. So I wanted to go look and kind of show you a little bit, just walk through what I do to find decent crypto projects. I'm gonna change my title. Let's see if that'll bring some more people in. There we go. Change is saved. Excellent connection. Cool. So let's just say recently added. Let's go to the recently added. So we have all these cryptocurrencies. We're at 16,000 currently on CoinMarketCap. That's insane. 451 exchanges. Look at that market cap for crypto, 2.2 trillion. Man, we were up close to 3 at some point. We were over 3, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we peaked at almost 3. I'd like to zoom in on this right here. Yeah, it was so close to 3. It's not even funny. Now we're down at 2.2. Ooh, that looked like a glitch. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. Recently added cryptocurrencies. So look at all these different things, all these crazy baby kitty, baby NFT art, meta pirates, fantasy girl, gassed out. I read about this one in the news. Not doing that great. It was only released 7 hours ago. So you see these and you just wonder, why would I buy into any of these? So let's look at this one. Released 27 minutes ago. Let's go look at the different information. Market cap, 2 million. Not verified though. Self-reporting circulating supply. Okay, wow. That is an insane number. This will never be worth anything unless they burn 80% or 90% of that supply. So the max supply is, what is that number? Okay, so that's 250 million, billion, trillion, quintillion, quadrillion. No, so it's nine quadrillion is the total supply. Okay, that's never going to come anywhere near 1 cent or a dollar or anything above a dollar. Okay, so we can already tell right there that this might see a 200%, jump or something like that, but it's not gonna initially, from what we can tell, it's not gonna do anything above. Well, let's just think about it. If the upper limit of a cryptocurrency is Bitcoin, let's say like 400 trillion, uh, well, not 400 trillion. It's close to 1 trillion. Sorry, 400. It's about 900 billion. So we're getting close to $1 trillion per, for the market cap. You would need to take the potential market cap of this and compare it to the actual market cap of Bitcoin to define an upper limit. And I can show you how to do that in other videos and stuff. I'm also considering like a Patreon or something where I have that kind of information available. But based on just this circulating supply here, you will never see this reach anywhere near a cent or a dollar. So already I would already say that like no, it's so new we don't have any data on it as well. So I'll come down here and I'll kind of read what they have here on market cap, like market cap's little blurb, just to see basically what the idea is. Baby Kitty's goal is to create the first meme token on the Binance Smart Chain featuring Kitty. The version is to get cryptocurrency players around the world to not only focus on Doge, but also Kitty, because Kitty, man's best friend. We call on people around the world to pay attention and rescue the work of Stray Kitty, contribute to their own strength to this end. Charity will empower Baby Kitty tokens. Okay, interesting. So we're going to go back up here and we're going to look at their website. Already sort of a red flag, not secure. So this babykitty.club, I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole at this point. It's not to say that it's illegitimate necessarily, but it's definitely got some bugs. It's not ready. I don't think this was ready for a rollout. So you can tell by the way that this is formatted, by the fact that there's no security thing here. You should not enter any information on this site if there's nothing there as far as that goes. So I would already like couple red flags: the insane amount of circulating supply, or the max supply, the fact that their website is not that great and has no security tokens, not tokens, but certificates. Sorry, I would just stay away from that. So, they don't really have much going for it as far as utility goes. I would, okay, and so let's look at here. Pancake Swap is the only place where they have any, that's the only market. You don't see a whole lot of liquidity. That's already, because it's brand new, you're probably not going to. So there's not a ton of information, but yeah, they don't. I wouldn't even bother with this one. So we'll take that off the list. Let's talk about baby NFT art. So self-reported circulating supply. Another insane number. $800,000 market cap. That's just self-reported, not verified. Let's go and look at their website. BabyNFTArt.finance. Taking a long time to load. That's already kind of a turnoff. Okay, so this looks better. Baby NFT art. Just entered Real NFT World. Interesting. The copy, the way it's written. Interesting. Another thing is that other one didn't have a white paper. So if it doesn't have a white paper, I automatically kind of like, that's like a mark against it. So kind of there's like a checklist that you would ideally go through, and if it doesn't have one of those things, then you would check it off. Or if it maybe go the other way and say like, here we go, um, we'll check it if it has it. But another thing that, like, once I get Patreon up and running, I'll have something like that where there's a checklist of all the different things. Let's look at this. NFT space. Baby NFT aims to build a bridge between top-notch artists and blockchain and support the growth of native NFT artists. This is the idea behind Baby NFT Art. An excellent team gathers excellent people, members of rich experience in both traditional and digital arts. Their participation will enable us to keep discovering NFT artists around the world. Better empower and fuel. So already I think this was written by someone who doesn't speak English, which isn't a problem, but that's definitely, for some people, going to be a problem. It does have, it is secure, so that's good. White papers. It's PDF white paper. So they do have something of a white paper. I wouldn't call this a white paper. This is a slideshow presentation. This isn't an actual white paper. Now it does talk about fees, the launch date, total supply of 1 quadrillion, total initial market cap of 5,000. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's a very well thought out project, in my opinion. So, kind of like, it does have a nice website. I'll give it that. It's got a roadmap. Not a very significant roadmap. So if you want to look at their tokenomics, that's another important thing if you want to look at how this might perform in the future. So you have a 4% fee rewards to holders. So this is one of those kind of hourglass type cryptos where you get dividends for holding it in BUSD. Is that Binance's stable token, I think. So that's cool. I guess you get 4%. You get 4% of the fees, and you get that as dividends. Okay, 5% fee to marketing wallet. So every time there's a transaction, 5% is sent to their marketing wallet. 10% NFT platform exchange listing bags used. Not sure what that's saying. And then 2% of the fees go to the liquidity. Don't see anything about burning. So again, with an insane amount of, they do have plans for a mobile app. Okay. Audit. That's an important thing. Let's see if it actually. So doesn't look like they've actually been audited yet. They just have plans for an audit later. No audit. That's, yeah, probably not. Again, looking at this giant supply, this is going to come up. If it ever got close to where Bitcoin is, it might get up to like 0.0001 or something like that. Now, if we kind of continue to look at it, it's still only on Binance Coins, whatever, what is it called? It's only on the Binance smart contract. All that kind of stuff. So you really need to give these things time to like get going before you can really make a decision. But if they come on to Coin Market Cap and there's all those problems, so to speak, I would just stay away from it. Give them time to fix it, I guess, or just kind of ignore it. Meta Pirates. A billion. That's not a bad. That's not a bad supply. That's reasonable. Wait, no, hold on. That's a trillion. Sorry. That sort of toes the line for me. Let's check out their website. PlayMetaPirates.com. All right, so they actually have a .com web address. Cool. It is secure. The website doesn't. It looks like it was designed well. That's good. I don't see a white paper. So this is how it is. Okay. Metaverse V1. Staking, trade NFTs, discover the seas, become a pirate, have some rest, improve your ship. So it's still on. It's a game, but it's still in beta. You can join the Telegram group. Let's see. Look at their tokenomics. Our main goals were to reward early investors and long-term believers by giving them BUSD dividends. That seems to be a really popular thing on the Binance Smart Chain these days. Is dividends. So we'll see how that works out. I'm not 100% on that. So they have 2% for liquidity, 5% marketing, 5% redistributed to holders, liquidity locked on DXLock, and supposed anti-bot, anti-snipe, anti-whale. Interesting. So they have an audit button. This goes to GitHub. Tech audit, smart contract audit, MetaPirates. Smart contract security audit. So it does look like they do have some sort of audit. It passed the audit. So this is an actual audit report discussing what they did and what they're. So this seems legit. So it did go through compiler warnings. This is pretty good as far as audits go. It's not just claiming it was audited, it's actually giving you access and showing the documentation on their audit. So according to whoever did this audit, the contract doesn't contain any, high severity issues. Not to say that you can take that and say that it doesn't have any issues. It's just according to this auditor, it doesn't have any issues. That's legitimate, so that's cool. I closed that at the website. So you can buy pirates from the Binance Smart Chain on Pancake Swap, obviously. This one might be interesting to look at, Play to earn game. I would say that they probably need to put a little bit more work into getting the game actually ready to play before these launches happen, but it's sort of a trade-off, because if you're trying to raise money for your game, a good way to do that would be to launch the token, get a bunch of people in, and see and try to raise money that way. Let's see how this beta works. Hello, Captain. Enter your Telegram username. I'd rather not. So use the left side of the screen or the keyboard to control your ship. Use LMB, or right side of the screen, to fire. Destroy as many ships as you can. Left mouse button. Come back to the ports for auto repair without losing money. Drop bomb while moving. Okay. this isn't very clear. How do I play the game? Ah. Okay. So I have 700 pirates. So, okay. This is confusing. Okay, I mean, this is actually working. I wonder if this is like actual people. You can spend your money on getting updated weapons and things. You can get an extra cannon. So it kind of seems like you can just play this, you get a bunch of these, and then you could just sell these on Binance if you wanted to. It's sort of like Axie Infinity, ELS. So they definitely maximize sort of the gaming theory mechanic. They are pretty well rewarded well, I suppose. Look at, it seems like a couple of like 100 pirates for each ship you sink. Pretty significant, I would say. So even, yeah. I started off with 300 of these, and then after a couple of minutes, I already have 1,900. So, pretty cool. Let's see, connect wallet. What does that do? Does that connect to... Doesn't seem to be an option quite yet. It's not doing anything. So it looks like it's got a little bit of work to do, but... So we've been going for... How long have we been going? I don't know. I can't tell. It's been about 40 minutes, I guess. 45 minutes. So, probably going to end the stream here. Probably not going to go for more than an hour. I feel like 45 minutes is probably enough. It's the first stream as well, so hey, 50 minutes. There it is. Yeah, plenty of time. Hey, if you want to see something specific, let me know in the comments. If something could be improved on, let me know. If there's something you have questions on, let me know. Feel free to subscribe and comment and watch other videos. But yeah, this is Simple Crypto Consulting. My goal is to simplify and secure the cryptosphere and talk about crypto without all the hype. So No moon boys here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you around.